5 designer handbags that fell off my wish list. So I am the type of person to always create a wish list for designer items that I want. Even if I'm not sure if I want them, I'll throw it on the wish list anyways because I'd rather have it on the wish list, marinate about it, think about it before I actually buy it to avoid making impulse purchases. Because again, these are not cheap items. So these are a few items that I had on my wish list. I was like, oh yes, I want it. And it just never really made it up to the top of that wish list. I never ended up getting it for one reason or another, which I'll kind of explain for each of the items. Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do post videos every week. Okay, we have 5 bags on this list, so let's just get right into it. So the first bag we have is the YSL Toy Loulou. So I believe I added this bag to my wish list just around like the beginning of COVID. And just around like March 2020, they came out with this color called Dark Smog. I don't know if I'll be able to find a picture, but it's kind of this charcoaly gray. And at that time, it didn't have a charcoaly gray bag. I love the gold hardware. And I was like, okay, this is a reasonably priced all leather handbag. I can use this for every day. And then I never really got it. I think partially it was because we were stuck in lockdown. I didn't go anywhere. And then this was also like prior to social media, before TikTok. So I wasn't really like monetizing my social media. So I was really hesitant on kind of what I wanted to spend my money on and what I didn't. With that said, I did try on the bag. I loved it. I liked that at the time, the strap was adjustable and now the strap is no longer adjustable. I don't know why you would change that, but this strap is no longer adjustable now. And then also because of the middle divider in the bag, it really limits the capacity inside the bag. And I believe at the time the bag was maybe $11.90 or $12.50. And now this bag is like $1,800. So with all of the price increases, all of these other things, I feel like I have very similar option bags that I could be using. I think honestly, I'd probably just prefer to use a Polen bag if I'm looking for a regular everyday crossbody bag. And I just never ended up getting it. I think that I would consider getting something in this color, but probably not this bag just because of like the price point that it is now. I just don't think that it's worth that price. The next handbag we have on this list is the Louis Vuitton Crescent. So this bag was one of the maybe second or third designer handbags that were added to my list. I wanted this bag very early on. I wanted it in Damier Ebene, and I was like, great, this is a great crossbody bag. This is a great everyday bag. And I feel like the one reason that really stopped me from getting this bag is the lack of adjustable strap. You guys know I am 4'11", so if the bag does not have a crossbody strap and it's just a crossbody, so like Chanel does this, what other bag? I don't have that many bags that don't have an adjustable strap because of this reason, and it just looks way too long on me. So if I can find a bag with an adjustable strap, I will get the bag with an adjustable strap and probably like forego bags that don't have an adjustable strap. And because this bag didn't have one, that was kind of the main reason I was kind of hesitant on it. It was just really long on me. If I wanted it to fit how I wanted it to fit, I would have to buy an additional strap, which is probably what, like $200, and like that adds onto the price tag as well. So I decided not to get this. I forgot what it was exactly that I was like, oh, I'm just gonna remove it off the list. But I think it sat on my list for probably like 2 years, 3 years, and it was just never something I really wanted to pull the trigger on. And then I started getting other canvas bags, other monogram bags, and I was like, I think I'm gonna take a break from Louis Vuitton, get some other brands, and then we never got it. I still think this is a great everyday bag. I have a friend who has this and it fits perfectly on her. It's not too small like the YSL Toy Loulou, so it fits quite a bit of stuff. It just came down to the fact that it didn't fit me and I didn't want to purchase an additional $200 strap to make it fit me, if that makes sense. The next bag we have is the Cult Gaia Hera bag. This is a newer bag on my wish list and I feel like it kind of fell off very quickly. This is not to say that if Cult Gaia were to reach out to me and be like, hey, we want to send you a bag, I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't want this bag anymore. I still 100% like this bag. You guys know I love my sparkles. I love the glitter and the glam, but I wanted to get this bag and then I saw someone's TikTok video. I'll put it like linked in the description box below if I can find it. And she was saying that the crystals fell off after like a month. And like for $500, it's that's not a good look, you know? My crystal Prada, I've had them for almost a year now, and the crystals have yet to fall off, have not had any, I haven't even worried about the crystals falling off, if I'm being honest, versus like, I just don't want to have to baby a bag like that. I do think it's really cute, but I think for $500, I would expect better quality. I also recently got a pair of shoes from Gaia, and they're not the best quality. I am keeping them because I do have to go to a wedding and wear them, but the quality is not great. And maybe that's my experience. If anyone else has any like experiences with Gaia, please let me know in the comments. I haven't seen like too many people talk about this, but if the crystals fall off, there's issues with it. I think someone also said the zipper like isn't very smooth, like a lot of different things with that bag. I don't really think it warrants a $500 price tag, especially when you can get a very nice quality handbag for $500. You can get Strathberry, you can get Palen, Longchamp, you can get maybe four. You can get 4 Longchamps, and the quality for these bags have never disappointed me. So with that said, I'm going to kind of put that bag on the back burner. I do have other sparkly bags, so it's not like I'm really missing out either. But I do really like it. It's just, I don't feel like the quality really warrants that high of a price tag. The next bag I have on my list, which quickly fell off my list, is the YSL Shoulder Bag. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna leave it up here. And I love this bag. I feel like this bag is top tier, like clean girl aesthetic, and I love it. Except I have 2 cons. One, there's no zipper on the bag, so everything is just held up together by the little leather piece that folds over. So hypothetically, if you have a lip gloss or you have something smaller in your bag, maybe something that's more like in that lip gloss shape, if that makes sense, it's gonna roll out of your bag if it topples over, which like I don't throw my bags around a lot, but they do kind of topple over sometimes. So that's red flag, maybe not red, maybe like orange flag. Orange flag number 1. Number 2, I tried this bag on in stores because I was like, oh, I really like this. I think I kind of liked it. I forgot what color it was, but it's almost like an off-white cream color. I'll leave a picture for you guys here. And I loved it. And I tried it on in stores, and it did not stay over my shoulder. This is a shoulder bag, so it's supposed to sit comfortably on your shoulder. And I have a few bags that are like this, where they don't really sit very well on your shoulder. They're constantly kind of falling off. My Gucci Now is kind of like this when you wear it as a shoulder bag. And that is not something I am looking forward to accommodating for, if that makes sense. Like, I just don't want to have to hold my bag into place to keep the bag there. I have tried on other shoulder bags, and you'll see very soon, I'll be doing an unboxing very soon for a bag that I purchased as like an alternate to this bag. Very similar style, but it stays on my shoulder, surprisingly enough. And so I think right now at this point, I want to prioritize kind of the functionality for something that stays on my shoulder. And I've heard other people also talk about this, where the bag doesn't really sit well on your shoulder. So for me, that's going to be a pass. I did really, really like this bag, and it was on my wish list for a while. It's just that if the bag doesn't have a zipper, my stuff is going to be falling over everywhere, and it doesn't sit well on my body, it's gonna be a pass. The last item on this list is the Gucci Horsebit Mini. I saw this bag, I believe in Hawaii a little bit over a year ago, and I was like, ooh, I really like this. I liked the white, and then I liked how it contrasted with the canvas, like the Gucci canvas. And then it wasn't too aggressively Gucci. So like if you knew, you knew, but like otherwise it was just like pretty low-key bag. And I did really like that this bag came with 2 straps. It came with a leather strap and the fabric strap. And you guys know how I feel about the fabric strap, but I digress. I did really, really like this style. And then I kept seeing, you know, price increase after price increase, price increase, price increase. I believe when I first started looking at this bag, it was maybe $2,200, $2,500. And I think now this bag is like well over $3,000. And so for that reason, I was kind of like, I don't think so. I think in general, I've been moving away from monogram bags. I still have logos on my bags, don't get me wrong, because your girl is a self-identified logo hoe, but I don't have too many monogram bags anymore. I am planning to sell my Neverfull at some point, and I'm kind of just trying to drift away from the blatant monogram, which is kind of a shocker, but that was one of the bags that I think I would consider getting in an all leather version if it was cheaper. But Gucci tends to not have the best resale value either, so I don't know that I like it enough to go and purchase it. I think this is still a great like starter bag or a bag you want to use for every day. I think it's still a great option. I just think that when I have so many bags already, let alone so many bags that I don't use because I don't leave my house, it's gonna be a pass for me. Okay, so that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if there's any bags that fell off your wish list, and if you bought a different bag to replace that bag that fell off your wish list, what that bag was. I'm very excited to kind of see other people's opinions on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave another video for you here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!